I decided I wanted yet another standalone speaker for the house. My reason was that the battery in my beloved Bose SoundLink Mini was only lasting a couple of hours maximum, but hands up, even I knew this was a weak excuse. That said, it's not a bad battery performance from the Bose though, after 10 years of regular use I reckon. I decided the new speaker needed to have a 3.5mm auxiliary connection, probably because I'm old and still reckon a wired connection is better than a Bluetooth connection. Whether that is always true or not, I don't really care. I had not realised how much this requirement would limit my choice, with so many portable speakers offering only Bluetooth and some stretching to a USB-C audio connection. As usual, I lost control of the emotional aspects of the buying process after hours of research. I ended up going down the Edifier rabbit hole, influenced in part by the 8 years of quality service given by my Edifier R1280T speakers, which have been permanently connected to my desktop setup. I then convinced myself that as I am about to start my 70th year on the planet, that I could spend a wee bit more than budget and actually afford an S300. In the end, I shifted my criteria to being okay with a mains only unit, which the S300 is, by the way, unlike the ES300, which has a battery, or at least as far as I know it does. Nothing confusing about that naming protocol, Edifier. So, like the spoon, my S300 has no battery. The Edifier S300 ticked all the boxes, except for price, but it was on sale when I bought it, so I felt marginally less guilty. I was lucky. It is astonishingly good. In fact, it's exceptionally good, certainly for my needs. If you want an excellent and eloquent review of the S300's capabilities and the sound signatures it delivers, then I recommend you take a look at Sean Talks Tech YouTube video. For what it's worth, here's my 2 pennyworth. It is a robust piece of kit which is actually quite heavy at over 6 kilos, which very much works in its favour given the wonderful bass and the high volumes it's capable of. It left my Soundcore Motion X600 in the dust when I compared the volume and bass capabilities. The design is probably like Marmite, you either like the retro look or you don't. Obviously I'm a big fan. The controls on the front are a pleasure to use, albeit after having to read the instructions a couple of times to understand all the available functionality depending on which mode you're in. The volume button also allows you to switch between Bluetooth auxiliary, USB-C inputs and AirPlay mode. Sound quality using Bluetooth and auxiliary inputs is top notch. I haven't tried the USB audio connection, but assume it will be equally competent. The Edifier Home app does not get good reviews on Android Play Store, but so far it's worked just fine for me and I appreciate the simplicity. The remote control the S300 comes with works well, but I did find that line of sight pointing directly at the speaker panel is a must, otherwise nothing happens. The S300 comes with all the cables you need. Hopefully the sound samples and comparisons will give you an idea of the impressive capabilities of the S300, despite my using an old GoPro to film it, with all the limitations that its inbuilt microphone offers to record the differences. you can use two S300s in a stereo setup, but I don't think the house is big enough for the volumes I would be tempted to use, not to mention the cost of a second unit. Regardless, I reckon this is a joyous piece of kit. It's all good.